and welcome back to my channel. My name is Riba, and this week we are in the all new 8Y Audi RS3. Okay, so we are going to obviously review the car. I'm gonna do the outside and the inside, and then we're just gonna have a brief chat about the verdict and what I think about it. So yeah, so far so good. Really like the car. So yeah, is there anything I don't like? Stay tuned, you'll find out. The RS3 is powered by a 2.5 liter TFSI engine that produces 294 kilowatts to 500 newton meters of torque, which is actually very responsive and quite prompt. Like when you put your foot down, this thing just wants to play. So it's really good in terms of that. I've enjoyed my time with it over the week. I had it I tested it out last year on track when it launched in South Africa, and I was highly impressed. But I was driving the hatch the whole day, so they gave me the sedan for test, and yeah, it's quite good. I don't have much problems with. Let me see if you guys can hear the exhaust note. Sounds really good, guys. It sounds phenomenal, and it handles so beautifully. Cornering, anything, it drives like a dream. It drives like a dream. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm gonna try that again, guys, and I think you guys can hear the pipes are piping, but each pop is a liter. Each pop is a liter. I started this journey on 380 kilometers. Those pops that I just did dropped me down. I'm now on 320. Okay, I've been driving, but still, like, yo, I won't even lie to you. Like, it chows fuel like crazy. I'm currently doing 11.5 liters per 100 Ks. I know colleagues have said that they have done 13 liters. I started off at 9, and then I played around with it a bit. That's why I'm on 11. So consumption is quite hectic in this thing. But yeah, other than that, it's a really good car. Ooh, hey, my sister Luena, every little ball you do is money out of my pocket because it's so pricey. Okay, so I am going to show you guys the outside. But yeah, yo guys, what I can tell you is the eyes still a blind, like a blind. Like, it's so good. It's a bit too good. It is so good. So here is the all new Audi RS3 Sedan, fitted with the RS Dynamic styling package, the aluminium package, and as you guys can see, how stunning is this car. Look at the headlights over there, and that really imposing and large grille, and that RS3 decal that's over there. And here at the bottom you have larger vents for your air intakes. And guys, I think this car is absolutely good. The RS3 is fitted with carbon ceramic brakes and rides on 19-inch low profiles. Look at that. How beautiful is this car? You do have a black cover on your side mirrors, and I'm gonna go all the way to the rear so I can show you. You do have a black boot spoiler over there, and as you can see, the Audi badge is also finished in black, which is quite cool and makes it so distinct. And that RS3 is also finished in black, which makes it super cool looking. And as you guys can see, the pipes are down there. So yeah, this is the RS3 in its entirety, and I think the sedan is actually absolutely beautiful. Yo, I get you the yo, blind guys. Yo, we moved on to the interior, and you have your sport bucket seats over here with this honeycomb detailed finished in red stitching, and this RS decal, this RS stitching just under the headrest over there. As you guys can see, your aircon vents are also finished in red detailing, and your quattro badges over here. And then we come on to the infotainment system, which is actually quite cool. I love the small size of it. I didn't like Zelata Audi's appeal. It's also screening, so like when you start the car, something just pops. I was like, that's weird. So I didn't like that. And I love how they retain the conventional buttons, because a lot of luxury and premium manufacturers hook into that touchscreen thing, which I was like, that's not really the nicest. And yeah, the whole car is USB-C, so I had to get an adapter for this thing, for the car. So here's my cable, and I got an adapter. So you have 2 USB ports here and 2 at the back for the passengers. Your volume button, there's no conventional volume knob, so you have to use this one, which I do find a bit annoying, but I don't use it much. I'm always on this one by the steering, so this is how I change the volume. And yeah, you have this piano black in the middle here. Your gear lever is right here. There's your gear lever right over there, you know. So the reason I kept this was to show you that actually you don't really need to always buy a USB-C cable for your car. You can just buy an adapter, which is probably significantly cheaper if you have the conventional one. So yeah, I think I'm good with that. All right. And yeah, now we move on to this part, the digital cluster. And look at that. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's very easy to use. I love how Audi's ones are so seamless. They're not cluttered, and you know, the view is actually quite easy. As you guys can see, I'm doing 11.6 liters per 100 Ks. You can change the views to suit your liking, you know. So I really do like this one. No, that's not the one I like. Which is the one I like? There's one that shows the whole, yeah, the one that shows the map. This is the one I really like. And yeah, you have your Alcantara steering wheel with the RS detailing Motlasimo and the conventional multifunction buttons, which I absolutely love. I'm so glad they didn't do the touchscreen route. And yeah, I just maneuver the volume over here. So I'm just going to show you the driving modes. When you press this button RS, it shows you all the driving modes. All right. Now, if you guys can hear that grunt, yeah, all my safety aids are off. ESC is off. So yeah, you need to be safe on the road. And now it's back on. So you can also maneuver it here. Drive select. So drive select is over here. Okay, let me just say okay. So drive select. So you can choose from there. You can also do the rear torque splitter, which I think you shouldn't do on public roads. Actually, I don't think so. You should not do it on public roads. It'll even tell you, look, you should do this thing on track. And we did it on track on launch. So don't play around with this thing on the highway or mo R80 when we kiras gora otlamenoha abutaka. Yes, quattro is foolproof, mara, please guys, I'm just activating it just for the sake of the review. But you see, restricted stability. So guys, please be careful when driving these kind of cars. Hey, like, just play it safe all the time. So I'm just gonna go back to comfort, and yeah, we're gonna do the full version. So the RS3, right? Base price for the RS3 Sedan, 1.2 million. And then fully kitted as it is right now is 1.6 million. I mean, that aluminium packaging, that RS diamond, the styling packaging is already 122,000 Rand. Guys, I saw the spec sheet and I was like, no ways. Sunroof already about 18,000 Rand. You have your Bang & Olufsen, which is, it's crazy expensive, but I really do think it's a very good car. It's so enjoyable to drive. When you put it to its paces, it's responsive, it looks the part. It does bring a lot of attention though. I won't even lie to you guys. Go to the whole week, I've been a little bit agitated because people want you, especially Mupitori. Babatla we ref, babatla we bet, bari hai bet one. Korompoto ke beta koloi, ke sala zaya gazolo. Guys, I've spent so much money in the past few days. The first day feature, the Friday feature, it's a 5 clipper already. Kila Albertin kaya mainline, katela 500 Rand. Kobalalen chalusete, chalte kanakan. And now patubarki vete. Yo guys, each pop is a liter. But yeah, on an everyday drive, it's actually very good, but I wouldn't recommend it as a daily vehicle. It's a bit too firm and the consumption is a bit too high. So the commute to work and back, it will be nice. I mean, you'll be driving something that's very premium, very upmarket, but I think the S3 would be better for a daily. This also wouldn't be a good weekend car because it doesn't have that weekend vibe. It has a more city slicker feel, you know. It has a car, it's a car, I can't really explain it, but it's a car that actually, it's better off if you have money. But when you have the money, you must have another car in the yard, like a regular car that does, like a 2-liter, you know, like an X3, or maybe like a Merc, or maybe like, you know, something like that, like a daily one. But this one is the car that you drive to work when you feel like playing, right? Full tank range is about 600 kilometers. Which is not a lot, but, and if I like a pay, because I'm doing 11.8, so it's neither here nor there, but I would recommend it. And I think it's also a very youthful vehicle, you know. The RS3 is not a vehicle that I would sell to someone who has a family, because, you know, yes, there's ISOFIX and stuff like that, but every day. So I think it's for people like my age, in their mid-20s, 30s, you know. But once you start having families or whatever, I would highly recommend a performance SUV, especially for a car worth over 1.5 million rand. Look at a performance SUV, especially if you have kids. But if you don't have kids and you're like me, I want next, I would just say in that department. This is the car for you, especially if you have the money. So I do vouch for it. Few things that I do not like about it is the plastics. I do still think that Audi could do better with the plastics, especially on the, like, listen to how loud they are. I just wish for the money they could do better with the plastics. And the sunroof also, I'm not too sold on it, but I understand it's a VW thing, I guess, a VW group thing. But it's actually a very, very good car. There's very little to fault it on. It's just the plastics for me. Driving dynamics, amazing. It handles well. Performance is great. There's not much I can really say about it. The pops and bangs are great. Like, it's a well-rounded package. It's enticing. It literally is a very emotive car, because as I've been driving, there's a whirlwind of emotions that happen in me. It makes me very happy. It makes me very... It's a beautiful piece of machinery. It's a beautiful piece of engineering. I really, really do think that the RS3 is perfect, you know, close to perfect. Even on launch, when I drove it on track, I was like, this is good. And I had the opportunity to test it on road, and I still feel like it's a very, very, very well-rounded package. It's just, you know, in this economy, it's all about what suits your needs. If you have the money, sure, the RS3 would be a perfect bet for you. But other than that, I don't know. I really don't know. Just wanted to turn and listen. So yeah, it's good. It's good. It's very it's good, man. Nee man, dis lekker jong. Jessie. Nee man, my liewe vader. Nee man. Ach nee my magtig. Dis mooi man. That is mooi. It's good. Like I said, the things that I've mentioned are very subjective that I don't like. The plastics, bit of the practicality. I think the boot space is a bit small. It's a bit cramped. I know it's a sedan and it's a very small sedan. But yeah, I think for me, at my current juncture in my life, if I had the money, I'd probably buy one. But on a daily, because I've driven it so long, and even after a few hours being in it, I just feel like, hey, suspension is a bit stiff. But I guess so only because it's a performance vehicle. It's a full bred, it's Ren Sport, it's full bred performance. It's really, really not built to be comfortable and luxurious. It's meant to be fast. But I'm someone who, I think you guys know, I love practicality and comfort. So yeah, but would I recommend it? Would I say you guys should buy it? Yes, it's Audi. Get RS to get bamjai like kilisigala bamjai to like RS. No. To be quite frank and be quite honest with you guys, the RS3 speaks for itself. It's a car that's been well engineered. Okarako department of RS3 singer tlapatela lelka bomba factory. As long as koloi etswa eleso ele deseso. We'll foot the bill. That's literally what the bosses at Audi said, because it's that good. Like I said, all the things I've mentioned that I don't like are very subjective. That's me. But yeah, would I recommend it fully? I mean, if you have the money, why not? You know, I've heard many comments in the past week. People are like, hey, I'd rather get a V-Class, you know, hey, I'd rather get this, I'd rather get that. And yeah, with your money, you'd rather get that, not rather get this. I mean, I would. Na motampa 1.6 million ke raka moto ke Audi same time. I'm going there straight. So yeah, I'm highly impressed with the Audi RS3, and as a daily package, for me, I'm in two minds about it still, but I think it will work. I really do think it will work very, very well for someone who's willing to, you know, live with such a vehicle. So I really do think that the Audi RS3 is probably in the hot hatch segment, or in its segment, probably the best vehicle currently on the market. Notwithstanding all the things that I've said about the things that I don't like and whatever, that are all fine and dandy and they're valid, but the car itself is close to perfect. I think I haven't driven a performance vehicle that is this good, that is this nimble, that is this agile, that is this responsive, that is this playful. But even with its playfulness, it doesn't feel like a boy racer, you know. It doesn't feel like a childish hot hatch. If like, it doesn't feel like it's all over the place. It's a very sophisticated hot hatch, even with the way it looks. I mean, why am I calling it a hatch? This is a sedan, but it's very sophisticated. It's like a car that's like, respect me, but I will show you a good time. I'll show you a very, very good time. I mean, guys, this is the most fun I've had with my clothes on. I just had to throw that in there. Like, it's fun. Like, this car is nice. It's fun. It's everything. Like, the pops and, you know, the ambience of the vehicle, the quality, you know, the stitchings. Everything is just Ren sport. It's sport. It's performance. It's fun. It's nimble. Like, I can't, you know, underneath that 2.5 liters of peach. It's absolutely stunning. I'm very happy with the RS3. I think it's a beautiful car. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's a very emotional vehicle for me. Ooh, hello girl. It's a very emotional vehicle for me. It's that good. It's very good. So I'll give it a solid 9.8 out of 10. You know, I really do respect it. And I think it's a very, very good vehicle. And kudos to Audi for making something so, so stunning. And that's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 5,000. 5,000. Yo! We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. And yeah! Just in jam. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.